Hey guys, it's Musically here today and I'm back with another video. Now today's video we're going to be reacting to another Architect song called Doomsday. This was actually suggested to me by a viewer of mine by the name of said Hudson Shu Tripathia 1283. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, it's kind of difficult to pronounce it. I can tell you're Indian, and as a brown guy myself, it's kind of embarrassing that I couldn't pronounce it, but it's just a name I've never really come across, so sorry for that. But yeah, he gave me some context and some information about the last song, and he explained that the song was basically about he explained that apparently I'm gonna read right here. He said right here the whole album. He says this whole album is Holy Hell is about dealing with the grief of losing their guitarist and main songwriter to cancer. Drummer's twin brother of the guitarist. So okay, basically their drummer died of cancer, and he was the twin brother of the guitarist himself too, and this album was a tribute to him, which is kind of surprising because I've been reacting to Citizen Soldier, and their first EP was also a tribute to somebody who lost their life. So it's kind of weird to see that in another person. But yeah, that's a sad situation that sucks. But it's a nice thing always to see them do this beautiful gestures with these tributes, songs or albums for them. It means a lot when I see that stuff. Also, I was kind of right. I was kind of getting a UK, not a UK, but a European kind of vibe from the last song. The way it sounded, like the instrumentals and stuff. For some reason, I don't know why, it sounded very European to me. And he also mentions that they're from Brenton, UK, so they are from Europe, so that makes sense. But yeah, the last song was very good. I like their first song that I listened to, Animals, also. I think that's a really good song. Those two songs have a lot of meanings. Animal is basically about society as a whole, and how wild, how bad humans can be, and we're just all a bunch of wild animals, which I agree with that sentiment. But yeah, I definitely want to see what Doomsday is about. So yeah, let's get into it.
Still burns underneath my skin. The water's rising all around me, and there is nothing left I can give. All these tears I shed, I saw the wildfire spread. You said you cheated time, but handling's in my hand. They say the good what is done is done, 'cause it's not enough. And when the night gets light, it's like a brand new doomsday. What will be, every river flows into the sea, but it's never enough. And when the night gets light, it's like a brand new doomsday.
Okay, so it had quite a bit of long start with setting up the cinematography and the artistic style of this music video, which I think is pretty interesting. They had a black hole in there. You're seeing parts of them like glowing. That's like strings of glowing stuff coming off of them, which is pretty cool. And then there's like a yellow glowing crystal. Since I got the a bit of explanation and backstory about the whole album, talking about death and what losing the drum to cancer. This song is definitely meant talking about his death, and because we all go, so you have to accept it at some point that somebody that you care about is gonna die. Either you're gonna die before them, or they're gonna die before you. So you're gonna have to deal with death at some point in life. And he's talking about the good dying young, and he's saying it. I guess he's saying it feels like another doomsday. That's what why he titled this. It feels like it's the end of the world to him. Because when you care about something so much that sometimes when they leave, it feels like your world is completely changed or just ended. So the doomsday title is a representation of how he feels. He feels like he lost everything, and it's over. So I get that. I think that's pretty cool. These I think that when they make these type of songs or these albums, it also helps them with their grieving process, because now they can get their emotions out in a creative way and manner, and they can deal with the problems that because if you talk about your problems, it will help. But if you can put it out in artistic form, such as singing, or make a movie about it or something like that, you can express your feelings about what you're going through a lot more and a lot better, and it helps you deal with what you're going through a lot more. So I think this is making these music and stuff that do tributes to people they lost and to situations that they're going through is very therapeutic for them and helps them out a lot in the long run. So yeah.
It's like a brand new Doomsday. The embers still glow when I'm sober. The cold and the flame burns brighter now. I have to rebuild, now it's over. Maybe now I'm lost, I can live. Souls don't break, they bend. But I sometimes forget.
So that was Doomsday by Architects. I think that was an amazing song. The visuals, let me talk about that first. There was a lot of space stuff with a lot of bit of science. The particle effect and stuff where they're getting, displaced and stuff and torn apart, I guess you can say. That is, I guess, since they show the black hole, it's the spaghettification of it, and also a representation that when we die, we're all gonna, disappear at some point in life. But the lyrics, I really love them. I think it's very emotional. I love the part about, you know, it feels like a brand new doomsday, and I like the meaning behind it, because like what he's trying to convey through that words is when somebody dies, it like he lost somebody that was close to him. It feels like it's the end of the world. It seems like whenever you lose somebody, it always feels like it's like a brand new like ending, you know. And it happens to all of us. At some point, we're going to deal with it. I haven't really dealt with losing anybody in my personal life, but I know I will deal with it at some point in the future. Especially if you live long enough, you'll definitely deal with stuff like that, even if you don't want to think about it. But yeah, I think that was interesting. I really liked that, the concept of that. The singing was amazing. First of all, the instrumentals were going in hard. It's right off the jump. It was amazing. Like the drums were coming in and kicking in it hard. The guitar playing was really hard too, and then his vocals, his screaming, the screech in his like, you know, vocals, and you can hear like, you know, wavering around a little bit of his voice, because like, you know, how much he felt. You can feel the emotions in it. One of the things I love the most when I see artists, you know, make music or sing, is when they put so much emotion into their, you know, singing and, you know, the lyrics, because it showcases how much they actually genuinely care and how much they want to convey their emotions throughout their music. And that always makes me really appreciate you know, a song more, when an artist is putting their all into it. It's like watching a sport event, and you see a team and they want to win so bad that, you know, they don't hold back and they're doing everything in their power to win. They're going off you. They're showing like the top level of their, you know, athleticism just to win, and you just can't. There's nothing else you can do but be amazed at, you know, all the hard work and dedication they're willing to put in just to win. And that's how I feel like when artists do that with their music. Is like, wow, they really love what they're doing so much. They have so much passion that they, you know, put this much power into it. So I really love that. The song was really great. Thanks for the suggestion. This was an amazing one. Like I said, I wanted to check out more of the songs, and from the 3 songs that I've heard, I'm really liking the music. I'm really liking the style. Also, I could tell a little bit of more of his British accent in this one. The other 2, I couldn't really tell too much of his accent in it, but this one you can definitely tell his British accent in it. But either way, it was amazing. The vocals were great, the instrumentals were great, the drums and the guitar were really great, and the best part was they all matched the same energy level. They were both high octane levels of energy, because they want to showcase the amount of power that, you know, the song is trying to convey to us. So I really like that. I really appreciate the song. It's really great, and even though it's about a sad subject, it is nice to see these guys be able to, you know, let out their emotions in a healthy manner that, you know, can help them out. And this was a while back. This seems like 5 years ago. So hopefully, you know, they've, you know, gotten better over time throughout, you know, losing their friend. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for next time.